Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boys, and all three of us are back. We have a 1, 2, 3 count of Wrestling Podcast here to talk to you about everything going on in AEW, WWE. And I will have to say, congratulations to Impact Wrestling on 1,000 episodes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I thought they'd been past 1,000. That's just me, though.
Exactly. It made me go back and be like, yo, when did Raw have their 1,000 episodes? I feel like it was a long time ago.
Impact went on a hiatus.
Oh, that's right.
They went on a hiatus. There was a quick hiatus, and it was TNA. TNA went on a hiatus. I think they were about to go through the process of being bought out or whatever. And then when they came back as Impact, that's where they fully came back.
Yeah. Picked up.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the death of Spike TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I miss Slam Ball. They need to bring that back for real.
They do have 1,000 ways to die.
Yeah, that too.
So stupid.
But no, they do Slam Ball. Slam Ball's back.
Where? On Twitch?
I want to say it's on one of the ESPNs.
Yeah, that's not what I want. I don't want an ESPN. I don't want a Disney produced Slam Ball. I want the real Slam Ball, street, prison rules, how that all goes.
Yeah, like they tried to do American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
they want their retro Ninja Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
G4, I remember.
Yeah.
But we are here to talk about wrestling today. There's a lot that has happened. We have a pay-per-view coming up. We had Grand Slam last week.
Ooh, that show was crazy.
Yeah.
And, well, how about we just get into it? Where do you guys want to start?
I don't know where I want to start. I know where I want to start, but it's not where. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, so yeah. Hi, Mrs. McMahon. I would say Levesque, but rumors say. So no. All right. I'm just joking. I hope y'all work it out, but if y'all don't, now y'all missed that, but it's cool. We can talk about Grand Slam. I've seen some of it. I missed a lot of it. Y'all cue me in.
It was basically a pay-per-view on Wednesday.
It really was a pay-per-view on Wednesday.
Yeah.
4 title matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With the main one was, my favorite one was Eddie Kingston becoming Eddie Two Belts.
Yeah.
Winning the heavyweight championship for the first time.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
And then also remaining the New Japan Strong champion.
Yeah.
But that was just, that had the biggest story out of every match.
Next to Joe and MJF.
No, I feel like it was a better story just because it's been going on for
years.
Bloodline.
Yeah.
Bloodline, nobody in the Bloodline was even wrestling while this feud was going on.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
But then we had a brand new TNT champion. A lot of people are kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean it's worth it, but
I knew it was gonna happen. As soon as it was a triple threat match, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it should have been. If they did it, it really should have been the Shawn Michaels Triple H type of match, where it seems like this could really be a serious match, but it turns into a a ball grabbing fest for Christian. Luchasaurus falls on the ground and huh?
We weren't talking about that. We were talking about
I said TNT.
You said TNT.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking of the international.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. I saw what happened with the TNT title, but I haven't watched the match just yet because again, there was 2 hours of Rampage, and I only have so much time.
Yeah,
Work 12 hours.
Yeah, no. But yeah, what I was saying is that it should have been Luchasaurus falling on the ground and just giving it up to Christian. And Christian, instead of doing like how Triple H did when he was, or was it Shawn Michaels? It was Triple H. Triple H running back and forth for about 2 minutes in the match while Shawn Michaels stayed laying on the ground. Then he jumped up and then pinned him 1, 2, 3, and then Shawn Michaels get up. Oh my God! How did that? No, that was too fast. Yeah, that it should have been him, Luchasaurus laying on the ground, and Christian just getting ready to do the pin, and he's like, yeah. This should happen. This is happening. I'm gonna win this one. And then the 1, 2, 3, and it could just look because I didn't want Luchasaurus to lose it just for the simple fact of it's TNT hot potato belt. I understand why they did it, but if they would have had him like lose it on some bullshit from the beginning, we could at least say, okay, this wasn't serious.
Now, because I see them putting the story because he's been saying that he's a TNT champion.
Yeah.
The fact that he picked Luchasaurus, that can bring like Luchasaurus ends up, I don't know, maybe going face. Because let's be honest, Christian is the biggest heel, and Luchasaurus is just there.
True that.
Maybe this is their way of getting Luchasaurus off of.
Yeah.
Why? So
did was tag Jack Perry.
Yeah, but they just want Luchasaurus to go through all of that so he can disappear like how Jack Perry did, because that's all that's going to happen. They're shine.
See him in the jungles of Hawaii.
Yeah, but their peak was all three of them as a tag. I mean, as a trios. And when I say all three of them, I mean Marco Stunt. I am not.
They ain't talking about Christian.
No, I'm not talking about Christian. I'm talking about Marco Stunt. That was their peak when Christian came and he got Marco Stunt out of there and they turned him into a tag team champion. That was their downfall. Now,
yeah,
their legacy is connected to Christian, but Christian is a standalone. He doesn't need anybody. So as soon as he decides that hey, you know what, I'm done with this, that story is going to go and they're going to have to try to find their way back.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Christian is a succubus and not Chris Jericho.
No, it's Matt Hardy. It's Matt. I need you to understand why it's Matt. Because nobody gets success around him. Not even Matt. That's what I'm saying. Like, he done sucked up all the talent and then just shit it all out. That's what he did.
He out there in Jersey with Isaiah and Jeff eating Coney Island. Leave him alone. They got the do-rags on.
Yeah, but no, Matt is probably the succubus because he took some great potential to be where it's at. At least Christian got Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy to a championship.
What was Isaiah Cassidy's group called?
Private Party.
Okay.
For some reason, I know this was wrong. I was going to call them the Party Next Door.
House party.
No, but think about it. He didn't have Andrade at one point. He didn't have Butcher and the Blade at one point. He didn't have Private Party at one point. Who else has he had? I mean, Ethan Page, and think about where everybody at now. Like serious. And has Ethan Page been injured?
No, he's more on ROH right now.
He's more on ROH. Yeah. He's hanging out with Cole Cabana. Is that where he wants to be? Hanging out with Cole Cabana. I mean, I would want to hang out with Cole Cabana. So I could talk shit about CM Punk all day, but
Dynamites that I've went to, Cole Cabana has been teaming up with what's the spray guy?
Great guy.
oh, Brandon Cutler.
There we go. Yeah.
Really?
That's a good one. That is actually a good one. I would love to watch that. I'm pretty sure that was good.
They were entertaining.
Yeah, because Brandon Cutler, he knows the mission and he does it great. I swear, he is taking bumps that has been comical, no matter how light the bump is. Like it's just been comical. Like the what is it? The CT. Is it like a fisherman scoop that the person is coming to run into you and you flip them over? What is that called?
No, body drop.
A back body drop. This boy took a simple back body drop and made that shit funny. He's running to the guy, spraying me in the face. He's just flying with the spray still coming out. I'm like, he knows the mission. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was good.
We also had a new international title. That's what I meant to say instead of the TNT title. Everybody is complaining about Ray Phoenix and the pile driver that he gave. If anybody knew anything, because I've been hearing it through like other meetings, that it wasn't that, it was the dive that he got woozy off of. And then he called an audible and told Ray that he was going to win.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say this. John Moxley, take some time.
That boy need a break. He been carrying this company for the past 2 years. He need a break.
Maybe it's not. He wasn't. Well, I'm not going to joke on him being woozy because I was about to say maybe he wasn't. He's just using this as a vacation tactic. But
nah.
Yeah, listen. I'm going to say this. Don't come back too soon. Rest. We appreciate you too much for you to be trying to rush back just to entertain us. We would much rather have you around for a long time than just having a blast of fun moments and you won't be here anymore. We want to see you go the long way. So yeah, I want to say that.
And then we also had Saraya versus
Tony Storm. That was
I love Tony Storm's character so much.
So good.
Yeah.
Turn his damn shoe.
What's for the shoe?
So good.
Yeah.
And then we had the finals for the Eliminator tournament. I don't know. There's way too many battle royals, way too many tournaments, and AEW.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe versus MJF was a really good match.
Yeah.
Good build. I hope Adam Cole didn't hurt himself too much.
He's out there limping.
As soon as he jumped down off the ramp, he must have tweaked his knee or tweaked his ankle.
Yeah.
He was like, damn.
I was like, did I miss a segment or something where he got hurt?
Nope.
What's happened when he came out? Like, ew.
But then also MJF did like he said he was going to do. He choked him out. So the one thing you can't say about MJF is that he is not a man of his word.
Yeah, he ain't no lie.
Bullshit.
I know. He beat Darby with a
headlock takeover.
Yeah.
No.
2000.
I'm joking. Old MJF is definitely a fucking liar. But this new MJF, this face MJF is crazy, and I'm so fucking glad I'm getting the chance to see it, because everything that has played a part. You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up real quick because we want to get through this, but I do want to go back to MJF. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
All right.
And then one of the biggest things, we had the Righteous beat the Kingdom, the Hardy Boys, and the Best Friends. If you haven't seen the Righteous,
they're pretty good.
They're really good. While I was watching them, I was thinking of my roommate who first want to say happy birthday to my boy Rex. Also RIP to him as well. He would have been, I think, 38 today. But his wrestling character reminded me so much of the Righteous. And I believe him and my boy Axe, who we will have him on the show eventually. We'll start getting people on the show. Give us some time. Working out the kinks.
Yeah.
But those two, I bet, could have been something like them. And yeah, recipes to them, but then recipes to Rex. But I'm happy that the Righteous, they've been, since they've been on Rampage, because they've been on Rampage the last 2 times, they took full advantage of it, beating the Hardy Boys twice, and now beating some really good tag teams. And then also Mike Santana.
Ooh, I forgot about that. I threw this out of my head. I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it.
Heartbroken. That's all I'm saying. Heartbroken.
Just wait for their match.
Yeah.
I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm going to cry at that match. I'm going to cry on that match, because this is... we know that it's serious. I'm glad that they're working it out to where they're having a working relationship and they're getting this story out for the love of wrestling. But in all honesty, I hope this builds their bond a little bit stronger, and whatever that they got to work through, that they get most of that shit out in the ring, and we can get back to Proud and Powerful, or we can get to LAX. Because...
Yeah, damn, I was like, I know somebody who could get them on the right path.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, no, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna cry on that. And I can't even watch their promos. Like, if I'm watching, seriously, if I'm watching their promos and I'm only watching it once, I can't go back, because when my introduction to them again was AEW. Y'all have LAX, y'all got all these years, but them coming in with Ortiz, we're the best. And they was putting it down in the beginning as literally one of the best. Hardcore. Fucking with John Moxley, an eye for an eye match. Like, this is just like, I mean, it was crazy. And Santana and his promo when he lost his eye was phenomenal. Like, and so he was one of my favorites. Like, when I wanted them to win the tag team championship. They should have won one. They should have gotten it once at least. But yeah, this one is hurting me.
The match, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy one.
Ooh.
And speaking of something in AEW, I can tell you who's not in AEW anymore. The #1 women's champion in AEW decided to take her talents from Jacksonville, a little bit south, about 300 miles, to Orlando. Cargill is now WWE and I
Yeah.
like. I just love when she's winning, and her winning is good for my soul. I know people have been hating on her on the X, the Twitter sphere, the social medias. All I can say is,
So, yeah.
Oh,
suck a tag.
see, it's happening. It's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. Bobby Lashley,
Yeah, we talked about this last week.
Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. Woo. Her Business 2.0. Oh, that is going to be amazing.
Ain't ready for it.
I don't
know if I'm ready for it.
So, no, I'm ready for it. Put Bianca and Jade as the women's tag champions.
You keep it away from that. That thing's cursed.
Maybe they could break the curse.
They could.
Well, what I like is that Isla Dawn and
Alba Fire.
They've done a promo on SmackDown where they are the reason that was cursed.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
Like,
because what's going to happen is that they're eventually going to have to put it on them. If this thing's still showing that it's cursed, either they're going to put it on them because they're tired of them running their mouths, and so here, take it so we can get you out of here too. And
to be honest, they should already be on them. That's just me.
Or they put it on them and it actually breaks the curse. Like it works because they can even play into the curse when they're champions. Like it's just so good.
They shouldn't have lost to Shayna and Ronda, especially the way they did, because they pretty much turned Shayna in that match.
Yeah,
right after or something like that.
Like who beat Shayna and Ronda? It was
Liv and Raquel, yeah, and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Shayna should have did what she did in that match, and they should have won the titles, honestly.
Yeah,
but
because that match they got rid of the NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
Yeah,
like for what?
And then the titles still haven't been seen on NXT.
Exactly.
So
all right. So she is definitely going to go down to developmental to start.
Oh, of course.
I would put her down there.
You said you would?
Oh, yeah. I'd say give her an Oscar run.
But the thing is, she can't do... This is going to be a different... Like, I know it's tomatoes and artichokes. Weird analogy.
I get what you're saying. Even though it's the same thing, it's a completely different league. It's different techniques, formula, and all that to get to where they want to be. Yeah.
WWE has their own like formula of how they construct their matches, and she's gonna have to learn how to do a lot of stuff on the fly. It would be really disingenuous to her to put her right into the main roster. She needs time in the NXT system, the WWE system, she already has her character.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. But she needs to just fine tune what she has.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, I'm not shitting. Sorry, I don't need my parents to be like, what are you doing, cousin?
Tell them I said hey, by the way.
I will. I don't think that anybody on the AEW roster can match up against like Charlotte or Asuka.
Oh, women? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
women.
I don't know. I can say vast majority, yeah. I would probably put Brit up there though. But Brit is an outlier on the brand itself, so I understand. But I did have a question. The style of wrestling that that WWE does is New York style wrestling. Ain't that what they call it?
I don't really know.
Okay. Because it's the showman. It's the pomp and circumstance of it all.
The entertainment of it,
Yeah.
of course. The sports entertainment.
Right. Yeah, I think
But it's not how AEW just
wrestle.
let people do moves.
Yeah. I think that after hearing what you were saying, yeah, I completely agree. Jade
WWE makes TV or they make matches for TV.
Yep. When you started talking, I really started to think about it. The way that the camera angles work, the way that the commentators play into how the universe is supposed to work. They see somebody coming from the side, but because the camera's not on them, they can't say nothing. They got to be as surprised as everybody else. It's really a TV show with them. And and so there's a lot of things that she really does have to learn. Like the simple of where to stand and like when certain things are happening. Y'all know probably there's a lot more preparation in the moves and stuff as they're going on throughout the day. So yeah, I can see that. Like them saying when this camera is here, that means that this coming and you really have to act like you don't see nothing or be surprised when it happens. Like, yeah, it's a lot. Oh, I hope she goes.
If it was me, I would have her in NXT and make her debut at next year's WrestleMania.
Okay.
So she gets, what is it, September right now?
Yep.
October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months. 7 months in NXT.
That's
like
good.
Oscar type of run.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she debuts not the night before, not the night after, but on WrestleMania. I would say night one.
Ooh. Or
for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I mean, 5 months, because Royal Rumble in January, right?
Yeah.
So instead of 7, give her 5 and let her be a surprise entrance to the Royal Rumble. I can see that happening. That could be an amazing debut. Like seriously, and she could be the last one out. Like honestly, don't mention her at all. Just give like your top 5. This person's coming out here. This person coming out here. This person coming out here. Everybody else is just a surprise. And when she comes out as She-Hulk or Wonder Woman or something like that, let that be the whole shebang at 30. This is happening.
I'm going to miss her theme song or her theme music.
Oh yeah. They couldn't let her get that. But I trust WWE for the most part. As far as themes with their stars. Let me change that.
No.
Yeah, with their stars. No.
They got rid of Rebel Heart, and I'm not okay with that. But whatever.
Yeah. But I see her being a big star. Her connection with Cody. That's probably gonna play a big part as far as finishing the story for him. Whether it's her getting back into a beef with Brandy.
Brandy.
Who said it was open mic night at the Royal Rumble?
Nah, or let's hope Vince is not there when we get into this whole thing of Jade Cargill being on the main roster, because he is going to have Brandy come back just so he can do a cuckoldress type scenes with them. Yeah, I don't want that.
I was like, he really hit Cody then.
Yeah, getting Cody in trouble, man.
Cody, just have JBJ.
Yeah, let JBJ.
Number one champion in all AEW women's division.
And with Cody, we all know that it won't work because we all know black men don't cheat. Let's go.
Damn right. What?
Malcolm.
Cody is definitely one of us. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Yeah.
Black hasn't started.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'll keep running with the joke.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
It's not a joke. It's reality.
But speaking of some game, let's talk about some releases.
Ooh.
WWE, after being TKO, at first they released, I believe, 100 people from the back office in Connecticut, and then came the active roster, which, if you knew anything about anything, you knew it was coming. But some of the people who are on the list, that's a different story.
Ain't no way.
Like the fact that they released Ali.
No, we've been saying justice for Ali for a moment. Now he finally gets his freedom.
That is true. But my thing is, he was right in the middle of a wrestling program. He was supposed to wrestle this Saturday, Dominic Mysterio, for the NXT Championship.
Yeah.
NXT North American Championship. Sorry.
Yep.
And just like that, bam, gone. Definitely WWE or Vince McMahon just gonna change the match at the last second type of thing.
Yeah.
The
other biggest name, I don't even know most of the list. I just know like
I got the list right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In no particular order. Let's start at the top.
Don't break my heart too fast.
Oh, he number 2. All right, Matt Riddle.
So that anybody can see that coming.
Yeah.
With him
and with eggshells.
With his last incident, I'm surprised it lasted or he stayed to the next day. But
yeah,
is what it is.
I'm still mad we're not gonna get RKO versus Riddle. But that's just me though.
Yeah. It's cool.
That's me. All right. This next one hurt. Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggles.
Yeah.
Ziggles. Oh my God.
People talk about the most underrated people in WWE, and Dolph Ziggler was probably by far the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I know they like to say, "Oh, he was injury prone," but let's be honest, it's wrestling, and no matter what shit you gave him, he would always make lemonade.
Yeah.
Like, even with him and Bobby Roode, the Dirty Dogs.
Oh man.
With when he was with Big E and
AJ Lee, yep.
Gold. When he
won the World Championship too.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he beat Braun Breaker for the NXT title, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No matter what position you put him in. And he's probably one of the best sellers.
I was just about to say it. You remember, Chris, 2019 SummerSlam, him versus, it was Goldberg.
Goldberg, yeah.
Man, I swear to you, Goldberg looked like old 96, 97 Goldberg when he...
all because of Ziggler.
All because of Ziggler. Sold the spear, the jack, all of that. And it was a quick match. But everything that Dolph Ziggler has done has been to the almost perfect degree. He has been the best showman. He's been one of the best showmen. He's gotten a lot of people over for the business. He did done jobbed perfectly for every big star.
Everybody.
he and he still has the respect of the locker room. And when they say, "Hey, you got the green light to do whatever it is that you want," he puts on a motherfucking show. When I got back into wrestling, he was one of the ones where I'm like, "Oh, this guy's really good." I say it like this. I want to say about 2009, 2010. I tried to get back into it, right? Still in the show. I tried to get back into it, but it was a bunch of wrestlers. I can't remember who, but they just kind of like meandered around the ring, and it looks like amateur hour. Like, then I saw a Dolph Ziggler match. I was like, who is this guy? He was one of technically the best wrestlers I've seen.
I have never seen a bad Dolph Ziggler match. I can't name one.
Neither have I.
You would have to probably go back to when he was in Spirit Squad.
Yeah. And even then, there's only like two of them that like stood out. And it was him and Kenny Dykstra.
Yeah.
And they wanted Kenny to be the big star out of that one.
It's really.
I hated the Spirit Squad, by the way.
Yeah.
Messing with DX all the time.
Yeah, it's really, that one was really heartbreaking. But other people on the list, Chris.
My favorite Dolph Ziggler was him chasing the IC title with the Miz. He put his career on the line. All right. Ziggler gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, this next one hurt too.
I think. Oh, actually, real quick, everybody wanted him to go to AEW. Yeah, I think he'd be perfect in AEW.
Him and his brother.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Impacts. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I feel like. Okay. Sorry, I just Danny Palmer just came out doing backflips. That was their entrance. All right. But yeah, no, I feel like he would do a lot better on Impact. Feel like they would use it correctly.
Yeah. Give me Dolph Ziggler versus Moose.
And AEW is, as much as I love them, they just have a lot of people. And I don't want him just to fall off. He's too good of a talent.
Yeah.
To just let him just go and do whatever. So Impact. Yes.
I want Dolph to freelance. Let him be the free agent. Just go.
I mean,
Matt Cardona doing.
Dude.
Him and Matt are good friends too.
Yeah.
Dude. And then have him on a belt collector run. Just works. It just works. There's a few routines that I could just say just work, but you just really gotta be like a Matt Cardona. You gotta be like a Kenny Omega. Dolph Ziggler can be a belt collector. You could be an Oscar. You could be like, there's a bunch of belt collectors, and there's a reason why that one works. That like if they put Will Ospreay as a belt collector, I would buy into it completely. Like, I get to see you everywhere right now. Like, this is just amazing, right? So yeah, I just think that he free agent Ziggles. And he can put on some goofy ass sunglasses and call himself free agent Ziggles for all I care. I am riding.
Do the Ziggle wiggle 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 wiggle.
Do the Ziggle.
Yeah.
All right.
Who else is on the list?
Shelton Benjamin. The golden standard.
Well, that takes the Hurt Business truly getting back together.
Yeah.
He's been underrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
And underutilized.
Since he was in Team Angle. Well, no, he was perfect in Team Angle. with Charlie Haas. But after they split, he should have been world champion by now.
He should have. At least once.
At least once.
He was a good IC champion.
He was the ghost.
Yeah.
Champion.
Next,
So,
Elias. Bully Ray did not like this one. he was like, how do you look at Elias and not see sports entertainer? I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. And it's a shame because they kept Ezekiel. That is just crazy.
Nah. He said, I got to play my brother. I was like, Kevin Owens going to be mad about this one. KO going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I knew it. He's sitting there like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Elias, he was great, especially when he would just play the guitar. He never had like stellar matches, but I mean,
that's what Mark Henry was saying. He said that he taught himself how to play the guitar for his character. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know how hard that is?
Yes. I tried learning guitar one time. That is absolutely hard.
He was underutilized.
Yes.
Tremendous. And I feel like if he wants to keep that drifter gimmick going,
oh yeah,
that would actually be perfect for the indies as well.
Yep.
Drifting back to different promotions.
Yeah. Hey, I want to play my guitar for you. And he can just dream matches just happen. Like even though he's not like one of those big, I want to see him in a dream match, but he has the cachet to that he can come out one time trying to play the guitar and Kenny Omega can just come and interrupt him. Like it's something that you wouldn't expect, and when you see it, you're excited. So now it's kind of like, in all actuality, it'd be kind of like a TV show where or like how they do late night shows. You don't know the guest is coming. He could be, I'm about to play my guitar, and as soon as he starts to sing, you got Chris Jericho, you got Will Ospreay, you got Zack Sabre Jr. ready to fight him. Tired of his little grifter arc. Man up, buy a house. Like you can, like you can do that with him, and it works. It works, and he can tighten up his skills as a professional wrestler. And he will have the freedom to experiment. So,
yeah.
Another guitar player that I know got released was
got my boy Boots out of here, man. Wow.
Ridiculous.
They were setting them up to either team together or like battle against each other, but
yeah, Nakamura and Boogs.
Yeah, he claims that under Vince McMahon, he was doing good, but after he left, that's when his push started going down.
Yeah,
ain't no way. I can't believe that.
Wasn't he a Vince acquisition?
I think so.
Yeah.
I guess
he was big and meaty, so that's Vince type of thing.
If they wanted to make like the new Steiner Brothers type of team, Rick Boogs and Braun Breaker, those two would have been perfect.
Yeah, but that would have been a Vince thing. Well, and Vince would have never done it because he don't like tag teams. So
yeah.
So it lived and died with him. It would have been a possibility, but because he don't like tag teams,
Right. The last of them.
Who else is there, Chris?
So we got Emma, who was excited about going to Australia for Elimination Chamber. Then she was like, "Oops, never mind." I was like, "Oh, that hurt."
Yeah,
I was like,
that was just me.
That was.
It's business. That was funny, but it's business.
Got rid of her boyfriend, Riddick Moss, Madcap, Aaliyah, Top Dollar.
Yeah. Wait.
One of the Hit Row that got released, apparently.
They really couldn't stand Top Dollar, huh?
I think it was Michael Cole, Flop Dollar. We kept calling him.
Nah.
He came out.
I don't think that it was Michael. I think if Michael Cole buried him in that way, they just really misunderstood. They misunderstood the talent that Michael Cole was bringing and the awareness that people was bringing to Top Dollar. Because I can listen to Michael Cole just clown him for every match to a point where it could be an actual legitimate match where Michael Cole actually gets to wrestle and he gets squashed. Like, I know people hate him wrestling, but that one would be the time where it makes sense. He's literally on the mic calling him Flop Dollar, making jokes about it, him being hard to be able to flip over. Look at him get over the ring. Oh, he actually had to go up under it because he could never get over the ropes. Like, you could hear all of the shit talking to the point where Top Dollar got pissed and they had a match at Elimination Chamber where he couldn't get out and he would have gotten his Michael Cole would have gotten squashed, and that would have sent Top Dollar over in a very generic way, but missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Always. We got Masay and Mansoor.
Yeah.
The other little thing about them and Braun Breaker. Not Braun Breaker. Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
you have it on their respective Twitter pages. Please go watch it.
Yeah.
Box and sandwich.
I seen it and I was supposed to click on it, but it's been busy. But I want to hear their commentary because him just plowing through them was just
they had a lot to say.
Yeah.
They was going through everything. Like I think they went through like there's a backstage incident with the Gunther and Matt Riddle. I think Matt Riddle actually slapped Gunther. Gunther just stood there. I was like, okay, well, no wonder why he gone. Let's see, we got Dana Brooke, Dabba-Kato, Shanky. That one hurt. Ikemen Jiro, Ulissa Leon, Quincy Elliott, NXT. Mm-hmm. So NXT talents out here. Bryson Montana, Kevin Ventura Cortez, Daniel MacArthur, Alexis Gray. I think she was just on NXT. Brooklyn Barlow and Abadi Fitzgerald.
Well, we wish them all the luck. Hope they all get to work.
Yeah.
And
keep your heads up.
Yeah, like Matt Cardona said, just because you got released doesn't mean that's the end of your wrestling career. Just go out there, show them what you got, and maybe one day you can come back like Drew McIntyre. Or I forget who else got released, and I remember them saying, I wanted to go out and wrestle so WWE would call me back, and then I can choose if I go. But yeah, your heads up. Yeah. There's work everywhere.
Samoa Joe was like, you get that call, pick up.
Yep.
Can't think about, oh no, this the end. Like, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
And what's next for us? Glad you asked. We have a pay-per-view coming up this week. It's called WrestleDream.
I'm throwing in my card right now. Right before we get into WrestleDream, I do want to talk about MJF just real quick. Let me just get it out. I don't know if anybody remembers MJF and his promos and his public experience, his public appearances when he was a heel. He gave the finger to a little kid. Right. And then he responded by saying, fuck them kids. Like, this was heel MJF in the beginning. Everything that he has been on, he has been an asshole. He has been very snarky. He has been, like, not positive in the slightest. And he always...
Sorry. There's a fatal four-way, and the winner gets to face Dominic Mysterio, and Tyler Bates and Axiom just super kicks Trick Williams in the face
Wow.
in the beginning of the match.
Wow. That's crazy. All right. But yeah, he has been the consummate heel throughout most of his career. And he has been one of the white hot. I mean, he done called his boss a fucking mark on live television, dared him to fire him. Then when Tony Khan offered him some more money, he played the voicemail saying, yeah, you get more money to come back. Turned on everybody that looked like they was trying to help him out. He has been this angry, almost to a point of no return type heel. Like, we could never really see him as a quote unquote babyface. They made it to where he is quite literally a genuine face. He does have his asshole remarks or whatever. He's a scumbag, but he's our scumbag, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if y'all seen any of the interviews and stuff that he has done since he's been on this face run.
I think I've seen one.
He has been a literal delight on TV. He is smiling. He is very upbeat. He is happy. There's very little smart ass remarks. They're there, but it's very little.
He knows Steiner math.
Yeah, man, that promo was. But no, but in real public public appearances and interviews and stuff, he has been nothing but a delight. He did, he hates spicy foods, right? And Adam Cole fucking loves spicy foods, right?
Right. Yeah.
We seen that with the I think it was the Outback or one of those restaurants where they went to where it was really hot, huh?
Oh, you're talking about the show, The Hot Ones.
They were on the Hot Ones, and he wasn't like it wasn't that he let it be known that he don't want to be there because he ate hot stuff, but he went all the way through it, and he really he made you love him in that moment. Like there's no way that anybody besides me, because I've been saying it. I want somebody to challenge me and say that they haven't said. I said that he is going to be, once he turns face, that face is going to be, it was either going to be a major fail, which I didn't think was going to happen, or he is going to turn himself into one of the top faces. And if this keeps going on, and then on top of that, Adam Cole turns on him, this is going to be his new life. Because I don't think anybody will ever hate him after this. Because man,
yeah,
this meteoric run was not seen. I said it, but it wasn't.
I was like, he'll never be a face.
Yeah.
A year ago.
Yeah, no, I think I put when he had the belt for over a year now, right?
It's coming up on a year.
It's coming up on a year. I got an article that I wrote on Shalina Speaks. That is a blog area where I've been posting like wrestling stuff when I can. Y'all can write on it. I can talk to Shalina and make sure that she makes y'all editors, or if y'all want to get stuff out. Just wrestling, it don't have to be like long form articles or whatever. It could just be opinion pieces. But that's where I've been putting some of the stuff. I got to get back into writing. But in Shalina Speaks, I wrote about him on his way to being the top face, like either right before he won a championship or right after. So I said that was his big task. That's his next challenge, and I think that he's going to knock it out. But yeah, I just wanted to shout out MJF, because whenever Tony Khan does something great, I'll be like, I want to shout out Tony Khan. And whenever Chris Jericho, I want to shout out Chris Jericho. When everybody be doing something, I always give a round of applause. So for MJF, I just gotta, because what you're doing is remarkable. And in a time where the heels have been one of the biggest things, like, can we name a real face in AEW besides MJF right now? Or Adam Cole, if you want to put him there?
Yeah.
Kenny? I don't know, because Kenny isn't like on screen enough for that, or the Elites ain't really on screen enough for that. You might want to throw FTR up there, but but the Acclaim is definitely a good one. The Acclaim is definitely one, but that's out of a roster of 200 or something. You can only name technically two.
Orange Cassidy.
I think he's one of those characters that are he is definitely a face. I will say that he's a face, but he's not a face because he's trying to be a face. He is actually somewhere in the middle of not caring of whatever he is, and people just love it. He's just on the side of good because he doesn't want to do enough to be a heel. Like, he don't want to do enough. He just I'm just here. Right. But that's like 4, and WWE got like 4 right now, right? So now this is balanced. We got the Usos. I mean, we got Jay, we got Cody, we got Kevin and Sammy.
Yeah.
Another song.
Oh, and Chad Gable.
Chad Gable is definitely
Rey Mysterio.
No, he don't count because he can't play a bad guy. Unlike his son, who has lapped him in his career.
Yeah. Ooh, that boy down.
Is ridiculous.
We'll talk about him.
Yeah, all right. But I got my little rant out the way. I just wanted to show love to MJF because he's been one of my favorites since AEW started. I did not know him until I first saw him where he was backing up Cody, but he was being an asshole to the crowd. I'm like, it's kind of weird that a dude that is teamed up with a face is like, he's acting like an asshole. I don't think that he's really part of that. So, yeah. And I turned out to be right on that, so.
All right. I'm glad you have that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to the predictions of AEW WrestleDream, coming live from Seattle, Washington.
I'm about to get everything wrong.
So, this is in no particular order. We're going to guess. And I will remain champion. Because guess who says so? Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
And Chucky.
Right.
Where you get that shirt from? I didn't even see Chucky like holding the dang knife till now.
Okay, so we have the Young Bucks versus the Guns versus the Lucha Brothers versus Orange Cassidy and Brooke. The winner gets a future AEW Tag Team title shot. Who do you guys have?
Bang bang gang.
Bang bang gang. Somebody said on Twitter that the fatal 4-way that's happening tomorrow, I think it's Matt Jackson, Penta,
and Austin.
Orange Cassidy and Austin Gunn. Is like, this would be a good match with Austin Gunn. He's like, I'm about to show out. I was like, yeah, guns up, boy, let's go.
Yeah.
I also choose the Guns because Guns up.
Yeah.
And their entrance.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to say this real quick. Austin Theory. You can't be the Bang Bang Gang.
Can't game B.
Can't do it.
Sorry. They can't do
it. Y'all did give a good try, but
try your own shit.
Somebody was like, that's not even the same entrance. Like, boy.
Nah, it's similar.
Oh, look.
We didn't have the TBS title match. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart.
Julia has been Brody King, he was like, "We gonna keep stacking bodies until we get a title shot." I was like, "Whoa, hold up."
No,
She gotta wear it now.
no. Okay. Y'all know how much I hated Julia's turn when she finally turned heel and she half-ass turned.
Oh yeah, they did it.
They did it wrong.
Yeah,
but this has made, especially the return of them after Malachi took his break. This has made me almost forget about that because Julia is fucking psycho. I said this. I think I said this in a group chat. I don't remember, but the House of Black is who the Butcher and Blade and Bunny was supposed to be.
Yeah, you did say that.
That because them and Julia is that little psycho, but the Bunny, she's a little more animated, which kind of works for her. Even though I wish I would see her more on TV. Actually, I wish I could see them three back together for real. But the off-putting look that she gives to the screen, amazing. Her wrestling has been a hell of a lot better. Yeah, she got with the right crew. I think that decision for her to be I will not say it. The dark heart, not the black heart. The black heart is Owen. The dark heart. Okay, if she them saying allowing her to be the dark heart puts everything together. I swear it looks like they are like in a Western / steampunk type feel, and it works for them perfectly. So yeah, I want to say I say all that to say I want Julia Hart to win, but I think it's gonna be Chris because it hasn't been long enough.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
Are you still going with Julia though?
No, I'm going to say Chris. I'm going for the win, so I gotta say Chris.
Yeah, I'm stay Statlander. Nah. Yeah.
All right. We then have Eddie Kingston versus Shibata. Who is it? Shibata the pure champion as well?
Mm-hmm. He can walk away with 3 belts.
Oh, the belt collector. His belt collector arc is happening.
They're battling for the ROH championship and New Japan Strong Open Weight championship.
Yep. Both of Eddie's belts. I would say Shibata should put up his belt, but then it would be like a pure match. The championship got that special rules. The judges and whatnot. And all that.
And they already in the 2 match, so
yeah. I'm gonna go with Eddie. That boy Eddie.
Yeah,
I mean he's gonna stop doing independent shows too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Eddie because again, I'm going for the fucking win. And right now, I think for the most part, AEW is gonna play it safe, along with what is the name of the company? Is it New Japan? I thought this was brought in by what's the name of the guy? Oh, I've been doing some research. He is pretty much the reason for WrestleDream right now.
Oh, Anoki?
Yeah. I think that's his name.
Yeah, Anoki owned and created New Japan Wrestling.
Okay. So I think they're going to keep it safe. I'm hoping that they're adding this one to be like the safe show. So when Forbidden Door happens, it's all out. Anything could fucking happen. So I'm kind of waiting for that.
Yeah, no. Also, shout out to Eddie for his new contract.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 4 more years.
He did say that he was going to slow down on his indie dates. Because some people are like, oh, a real man keeps his word. I'm like, dude, he has like a broken fucking back or something.
Yeah.
and he's still fucking wrestling.
Champion in 2 different companies.
Yeah, 2 major companies.
Yeah.
And we're still working for AEW as a mainstay. Bro, get out of his face.
Yeah.
Get out of his pocket. Shut the hell up. We have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the TNT title. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin.
Christian.
Fuck Darby. Christian.
I would say Christian. I would say Nick Wayne turn on him.
It works.
Even though Christian keep talking about texting his mom. Like, you leave that boy mom alone.
But this is when we're finally going to differ. Because I'm going to pick Darby.
Darby ain't won the singles match in a couple weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember you getting that record out. Him having all these wins. Like, hold on, when did this happen? But hey.
We have the ROH Tag Team Championship going on. Better Than You, baby, versus The Righteous.
Better Than You, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go with Better Than You, baby. Also depends on how hurt Adam Cole is.
Yeah. MJF been hurt all this week, man. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to go with Better Than You, baby. We have Chris Jericho and the Golden Lovers versus the Dom family. Sammy Guevara and Will Ospreay. Well, I know who Chris is going, or I know who Artie's.
Oh, I was like, you already know who I'm going for. I ain't never betting off Takeshita or Ospreay.
Oh shit! Yeah, they are together. Hold on.
I don't care that Sammy there.
Yeah,
Sammy might take the pin, but them other two, nah.
Sammy not taking the pin. If he on the team with them, they winning.
Yeah, exactly.
They winning. I'm sorry. I'm not going again. I will go with Chris Jericho. I mean, I got surprised last time. Because I thought Chris was going to win, but yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Golden Elite and Jericho.
That's who you.
I'm switching.
All right.
Because Kenny need to win, otherwise this man gonna be in depression.
Hold on, wait. You remember when he got into his first depression? With him battling back and forth with John Moxley, he forgot who he was and he had to go and find himself back. And that's when he came back. Well, he became tag team champion, but he was on top of his game after that. So he can go into the depression. I just had to play devil's advocate there.
3, 2.
I'm changing back. Dom family.
Yeah, you're gonna lose with me.
That's fine. I'm gonna win this.
I can't bet against Ospreay.
The
best in the world right now.
FTR versus Aussie Open.
Aussie.
Oi.
That's so good. FTR only losing to one team. That's Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah, I see that too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. I don't think Aussie Open is gonna win, even though this one is probably the match that I'm actually looking forward towards. Like this one is one of those ones.
And this is the match that I'm looking forward to right now.
I think the same one I'm looking forward to.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah. Oh man, I watched the Rampage video like 1,000 times. King Prince Nana dancing the Swerve song, so good. I'm gonna go Swerve, even though I love him.
I'm going Swerve regardless.
Yeah, because you don't like Hangman. You're a Hangman hater.
Yeah, you are a Hangman hater. But for this one, I can't even get mad at you. I'm going Swerve.
Dang, I'm the only one that's going out on a limb on all these things.
Yes, I'm going for a win. I said that from the very beginning. I am going for a win. I have been horrible with this. You know what happened when I followed my heart? I become last every time I follow my heart. So I'm going for the win.
And in the most anticipated match in wrestling right now, this is going to be the most technical match that you will ever see. A lot of people might call it boring, but to the wrestling aficionados,
it's literally a dream match. It's literally a WrestleDream.
Like the kids do, the little hearts. It's going to be this. A love. I can't do it because it looks like a Throne of Gang song.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Or
Brian versus Sabre Jr. Oh, yeah, baby.
yeah.
That's a tough one.
This is a tough one because I don't know. Because, okay, the way that I see it is that this is a one-off. And if it's a one-off, it's Bryan Danielson. That is just simple as that. Him going on his run on fighting some of the best people because this is his last year wrestling. But if they build a story off of it, it's definitely going to be Zack Sabre to get the first one off. And it don't even got to be a real story. That could just be his loss in this one, and it's the one that he has to get back before he leaves. And then it's another match. Like, it can be something as simple as that. He loses this one. He continues with his matches. 7-8 months go down the line. His daughter is becoming, 10? I think that's what he said. When she turns 10, that's when he's going to start dialing it. 7. My fault. Start turning 7. Why don't he just make it even 10? Give her 3 more years.
She said 7.
Okay, so my fault. My fault.
Put you in the arm lock.
Yeah, I know, right? But when 7-8 months down the line, she's turning 7. He's like, oh shit, I done beaten everybody that I came across except for this one guy at the beginning of this run. I have to get this match, and then that can be his final match, a rubber match or whatever. He can get his leg back. And I swear to you, if he goes out, I'm fantasy booking now. I would still book him as a loss in that. His last match, a loss. So he got 2 losses against Zack Sabre Jr. 3 years later, he comes back because he wants to get it. It's been bothering him. And he got his daughter with him because she's seen how much it's been bothering him. So now she's 10 and she's out at the ring and she's throwing me in the arm bar and all of that. You know how that go. But I think that this is definitely going to be a one-off. So I'm going with Bryan Danielson. You see, my heart took it all the way there.
Yeah, my too.
Yeah, my heart took it all the way there. I can't follow my heart.
Listen to your heart.
Nope. I'm trying to win.
I'm going with Zack Sabre. Can't forget the Junior. This has been long anticipated. And now I'm going on a lifeline.
See, because I thought Danielson was going to give Ricky the win. They done fought twice already. He done won both. So I'm going to go Danielson.
Yeah, he ain't giving up nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if he going to give it to Ricky, he going to give it to Zach. Like, come on.
See, y'all went with the obvious.
I'm going for a win. You're not going to dare. You ain't going to play with my ego this time. My ego is dead right now. I done came up with too many losses in these last few pay-per-views. We done had 4, and I think I was last in all except 1, and I was only in second on that one. So, no, I'm going for a win. And let me get my 1 win in, and then you can start talking shit to me to get me to change mine. Okay? I had to talk shit just to get him to get on one that I doubted that I'm going to win on. So he get
the talk of his circle.
Yeah. All right.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Nope. There is nothing else. Not right now, but anything happens as soon as I hit this button after we finish, and we'll talk about it next week. Because that's how it normally goes. Like we'll finish on Tuesday, and then Tuesday at 11 o'clock, there's some big ass news that happened. Oh, that's what it is. One last thing I do want to talk about. We know that TKO just worked out a new deal with Universal. So they're bringing SmackDown back. Right?
Oh, right.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. October 26th.
So there's SmackDown is coming back to USA. What you don't know is that, big thing, Fox is owned by Disney. ESPN is owned by Disney. Hulu is owned by Disney because it looks like TKO was separating itself from Disney and just bringing themselves to Universal. WWE is going to be taken off of Hulu.
Nope, they just came out with something where they're going to keep it on it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but I think the whole thing is that they plan on transitioning everything over into this one.
But here's the thing. UFC is also on ESPN.
Yeah, like I said, they're working to take some of the stuff off of that. Yeah. So I see a big power play happening. NBC Sports is going to start getting a more of a mainstay. But damn, he left, and I just really want to go. Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep talking. But if the NBC gets more of a mainstay in wrestling, I would think that Universal should change their name from USA to USA Sports. Have a dedicated station for USA Sports. If you want to try, that'd be the best way to do your sports documentaries on regular TV. It'd be the best way to do all of your sports stuff because y'all got golf, y'all got tennis, y'all will have the Olympics as it's all happening. So you get it on USA Sports, then you can have that, right? And then let's say on the off nights when y'all don't have any programming, you can do replays, you can do old school throwback main event stuff that happened with wrestling. You can do all of your reality shows at that time with USA Sports when it comes to dealing with wrestling. I was talking about NBC. I'm seeing a big move to where Universal is trying to create a mainstay for their sports because they'll have sports contracts with tennis, golf, wrestling. They got some football. They got I don't think they have basketball or college basketball. I think they have some baseball, but they also got a sports channel called NBC Sports. They switch it to USA Sports, and this is where they're going to be hubbing their stuff on national TV. You can watch all of your UFCs, your WWEs, your tennis, your golf, your footballs, your Thursday night footballs or Monday night. They'll be able to do all of that. So I was just getting into that. I don't have to go on much longer. Once we hear more news about stuff, we're definitely going to talk about it. But with that, another episode in the books. Yeah, we did it. Got through it. Thought I was going to die. All right. But if nobody told you that they love you today, I'm saying it. I love you. I do love you. Love you. I love you. Ooh, ooh. What?
Break it.
Sorry. Brian Pillman Jr. had his first vignette on NXT.
Oh, okay.
All right. Nobody said that you're awesome. I'm finishing this up. You're awesome, like the Miz. I'm letting you know that. Just know that everything happens for a reason, and it's all temporary, and it's only made for you to become a better you. I mean, you always have the option to becoming a better you or a worse you with each choice that you make. I hope that you make the choice to become better, even if you don't understand the choices that you're making at that moment. Just do what is best for you. It gets hard, but it's temporary, so live in it, bask in it, laugh at it, learn from it, then turn around and kill that shit. Yeah, swerve while you driving, all that. But we got your back. We're rooting for you. You got this. All of those good things. But until next time, I want you to do what it is that you love doing, and that is listening, talking, playing. Does anybody play AEW Fight Forever anymore?
I ain't heard nothing.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. But anything, I want you to do anything and everything that has anything to do with wrestling. Until next time, peace.
Peace.